This is the schedule summary page. So what we're gonna do an update for this week. So the first thing you do, you usually click on the first column M. I insert two columns, insert. So now you have the two new columns we created. I'll stretch them out a little bit, that way you can see them. So it's already set up. I come in here, right click copy, right click paste for last week's info. So now they're here. Um, so we're good. Now at this point, I collapse the summary. I just kind of keep just the dates for now. I only have the summary for the current schedule. So I'll hide this column. In this case, we already have a bunch of old schedules, so I'll hide a couple of the old ones. I usually try to track maybe a month, month and a half worth of schedules. I'll hide these. You can't see these dates, but if you just double click in here, you'll see it. There they are. We'll shrink this one up a little bit, so now it's nicely formatted. We're going to do an update for tomorrow's schedule, which is a 4/23/19 schedule. And in this case, I put the little description on what the schedule is for. It's a weekly status update. And we're going to go in and populate the dates from our P6 schedule at the same time. So we're going to go ahead and delete them. I'm going to start a fresh one. I know that we made some changes in the auxiliary curve. We added detailed schedule for driveway approach work, and I'll put a little note did not impact end date, and then approach work to reflect current plan. So as you can see, this is where we're going to track all the changes that we did on the schedule, and we're going to start typing in the dates from the P6 schedule. So on the P6 schedule, I'll open it up. So we're going to open up the PDF for the current schedule. Here it is. And we're going to use a lot of these milestones. That way it's simple. So we'll put it on the side. We'll put both files on the side. Okay, so we have the PDF set up. So we're going to go date by date. So NTP for flip curb. We're tracking that one right here. Flip curb construction starts. So that is tracking September 3rd. Type it in here. Still tracking the target date, and it's still in line with what we were tracking last week, so we're not going to highlight it in yellow. For instance, if this was 9/8, right, that's more than 5 days, so I would just go in and highlight it in orange, right, as kind of this little description down here. But in this case, we're tracking the date, so we're going to keep it that way. Flip curb substantial completion, we're going to find it here. Flip curb substantial, here it is. We're tracking November 22nd, which is still in target, and it still matches last week's date. So we're good there. Auxiliary curve substantial completion. Auxiliary curve. Here it is. August 28th. 8/28/19. Okay, we're still good. We're within 3 days. We're actually a little earlier than last week. So we were tracking 8:30. Now we're tracking 8:30. Now we're tracking 8/28. So we're good. Pedestrian walkway substantial completion. So we are tracking August 28th now. Huh. Okay, so tracking. So last week we were tracking 8/6. So the reason why we're now tracking later is this milestone was revised due to LAWA baseline revisions. Okay. Project substantial completion. It's December 24th. There it is. Okay. So we were tracking this project substantial completion, November 22nd. Which is still tracking per last week. These are two. This project substantial completion with weather days got deleted due to the baseline. So I'm gonna just put a little note, deleted milestone, and I'm gonna just go ahead and hide it. Okay, and then this one, oh, I messed up on the date, 19. So we're on target, and that is how you do this weekly summary. I open it up. And then on top of that, I will start listing any current impacts that are impacting our schedule. So I list any addendums, bulletins, RFIs, submittals, etc. The last thing I do, create a PDF. Create a PDF. I usually go ahead and crop it. That way it's a little nice, better formatted. There it is. So that's our weekly update for this week.